Welcome to the podcast series, Small Business Survival Conversations. Through our weekly conversations, we hope to provide you with strategies and insights, knowledge and expertise to enlighten you as you work to build and grow your business. Here are your hosts, Anna Steinfest and Dr. Michael Troyer.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to Small Business Survival Conversations. Conversations between Anna Steinfest. Hi, Anna.
Hello, everyone.
And myself, I'm Michael Troyer. And we hope if you go to YouTube, you might discover that our faces are there talking to you as well. Trying a new experiment here. You always got to change. Can't do things always the same way. Today, our topic is how to make a compelling pitch. And I borrowed some ideas from Matt Abrams from an Harvard Business Review blog recently, August 14th. Really neat ideas, I thought. You prepare in that pitch 4 statements that you complete for yourself that prepares you for almost any time you want to tell somebody what you do and why it has importance.
Yeah, today pretty much we will give you the recipe for how exactly you can do and follow his recipe and just fill your own statements, because making a compelling pitch is extremely important about your business. And Michael, I don't know, but a lot of business owners are struggling. I'm struggling sometimes when I'm asked to pitch what exactly my business is.
And I want to break it down for you into 2 components. When people buy something or commit to something, they do it for 2 reasons. One is an emotional reason. I feel emotionally tied and caught up in this idea or this product or this service, and I've got to explain it in some logical way, which is the sort of the transactional. I'm going to make this transaction because it's the right thing to do, devoid of emotions, if you will. So what I liked about what Matt Abrams put forth, and he didn't break it down this way, but I do, you make part of your pitch is reaching the emotional side of the person, and part of it is reaching the logical side. So,
well, I mean, I have to add here, and the statement about people love to buy, but they hate being sold. So make sure that when you talk about your service or product, you talk to their heart and their brain. And that's what will be the recipe. And I'm going to let Michael lead that, because I know that he read the article, and I just will have my own thoughts on that. My own thoughts.
What Matt suggested is that you have in mind, first of all, you've talked to the person and you've got a little bit of sense of what they do and maybe even where some of the challenges are and what they're doing. And so you pose a question to them, what if you could, and then you finish that sentence with something that they might aspire to. What if you could reach those customers who've never heard about you? What if you could get a conversion rate on talking to customers that goes to 80% instead of 20%? Think what you would gain. What if you could? So you started out with a really something that provokes an emotional response on their part. Wow, that's the heart. I'd love to get more customers coming our way without so much work.
So you're trying to paint the future results right from the beginning from his statement, Michael. I'm just trying to break it down for our listeners. Yeah, I mean, just you're drawing the heaven for the customers.
You're painting a picture. Yeah, you're saying, what would
exactly
the ideal future? And again, boy, that's connecting with them. They're drawn into that. So that's the second. So the first recipe is what if you could, and you finish that statement, and then you give them the logic so that it further connects to what they see on an emotional level. But you're beginning to talk about the logic of this as well. I do want to grow my business. I want to add more customers to my customer base, repeat customers. Okay. So I've been asked, what if you could, and you've gotten kind of a vision going so that your business grows in a way that you really want. And then you give them the really strong logic for the third one. For example, and you lay out how this could be done. So let's say we have a training program that changes the focus of the sales team and brings in those customers at a higher conversion rate. That's your logic that you're giving them, the training program that you might be offering. I'm just using it as an example. But the idea is that third piece of the recipe, for example, that's where you get to tell what you can do in much more specific terms. That's going to the brain. Here's the logic coming. They have, Michael or Anna has something that they can give us that I can't get anywhere else. And it really sounds smart the way they do this. So it's providing logic in terms of how it can serve them in a functional way. And then you throw them the fourth piece of the recipe. And that's not all, that fourth phrase. And that's not all. And now you can add a bit more to that. The training we provide, we're at your call 24/7. You're having a problem with that training. It's not people aren't following through, call us. We'll come in and fix that for you. We have we have written manuals. We have promotional ideas to give you to make that work. That is, you're giving them all the service that comes with this opportunity you're offering them. So you're creating 4 leads to further questions from the person you're talking to with 4 statements.
Michael, I just wanted to interrupt you here, and just because when you send this topic and with the outline, I start doing my homework. So I put together something also. I just wanted to throw it out there, like a complete pretend that, you have like an organizational, I don't know what exactly it is, but so I have to give it a try here. So what I did is like, what if you could effortlessly organize your cluttered workspace so that you could finally reclaim your peace of mind and boost your productivity? For example, with your sleek desk organizer, you can neatly stow away pens, papers, and all those loose items causing chaos. And that's not all, because an organized workspace is just the beginning. So
I like that.
Work-life balance. So
for example, I'd have all these project bins on my desk. This is the strategic one. This is for 2 projects that have to go out the door this week. Those are for projects I'm just beginning to think about for the next month. I can see, I like that. That's a great example. So what if you could?
Yes, for example, and we will write down into the description and at the end of the video just the formula which Matt Abrahams is sharing, so you can just fill in. And again, it's work in progress. You will start like I'm stumbling because I just did it, but it has to roll very easy from your tongue. So you will start practicing, and once you start practicing, you will maybe modifying some things. Maybe it will not flow in that particular direction, but once you break it through your tongue, I think it will be easier and very acceptable to the audience.
And you want to think about that. So every customer is a little bit different. So every time you say, what if you could, you may be answering a problem they're facing with a slightly different twist, but it's going to go back to what you can offer to them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're building a relationship here. Anna Steinfest has neat ideas. I want to keep talking to her. Even if this idea doesn't work for me, I want to talk to her because she's full of good ideas. That's what you're after, that relationship.
Absolutely. So creating a compelling pitch, we have done multiple podcast episodes in the past, but we just want to give you fresh ideas, new formulas, just to make your life easy, as we know that every time you listen to us, we just want to give you 1 tip, 2 tips, or tool you can implement to make sure that you're successful in your business life.
Thank you for joining us today. Look for us on YouTube, and we'll see you again and talk to you as well.
Bye-bye, everyone.
You've been listening to the Small Business Survival Conversation podcast. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. And don't forget to join us next week for another episode. In the meantime, hook up with us on our Facebook group at Small Business Survival Tools and Tips. Till next time, thank you for listening.